Hi, this is Gabriel Castro from exoticwoodpen.com. In this video, this is going to be probably a three-part series. I'm using a 1/2 inch by 12 inch long brass. This is a round one, and this is kind of a square, a little bit of a chamfer, or not a chamfer, contour on it. And this is also a 1/2 inch by 12 inch. This is a round stock. I wanted to use round stock instead of square stock because I like when you turn it, you can actually roll the tool better and control it with a round versus a flat. So anyway, these are inspired off of my segmented turning tools. You've probably seen those on my segmented videos. If you haven't seen those, you can go to my website, exoticwoodpen.com, and download my pen segmenting videos. And I use the same techniques to turn the tools that I made. I wanted to use brass instead of steel because I like the colors better. So anyway, besides, I'm only going to be using them for pen turning, so there's not a lot of pressure going on the shaft, so it's not necessarily necessary for high-speed steel. Anyway, stay tuned and subscribe for more videos in this segment on these carbide tools. Hope you like it. Tip of this tool that I'm working on right now is going to be in brass. I have this marked 9/16 by 3/16, so it's going to be 9/16 long by 3/16 inch deep, and then that'll be the same as that right there. And then I'll have to take it to the drill press, dimple it or countersink it for the screw, and then thread it. So we'll go ahead and cut that now with the rotozip. Okay, this next handle is going to be 3/16 inch deep by a 1/2 inch long. Well, that looks pretty good. I'll just clean it up on the bench grinder. At the bench grinder, I want to clean up that edge. I just want to make it level so I've got a good flat spot so I can drill and tap into. Then after I drill and tap, I'll round it all off like one of these. So we'll just go ahead and flatten that out. I'm going to put this on the slow speed on the grinder. It's getting there. This other one's a 1/2 inch. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That's the other one. Okay, at the drill press now, I took my carbide cutter and I sort of held it in place right there. And it looked good from the top when I was holding it, but I found out as soon as you move it, you see how off center I was. But I'm just going to find the center of that and drill from the middle. So that'll be easy, and then after I drill it, I'll countersink it, then tap it. Now I'm just using a V-block jig that you've probably seen in some of my other videos on my pin segmenting. So I think that's a nice looking hole right. That's a nice looking hole right there. Then I'll countersink that. Okay, so to countersink that, I'm just using a larger diameter metal bit. And I'm just going to barely go down. And that looks about right. Now I'll just tap that out next. Okay, I'm just going to put a little oil on that. Let me move this out of the way. Probably easier if I just hold it and do that. This is really soft and probably cutting through there like nothing. Okay, so we're going to go and test this back out, see how it works. Oops. You can see on the bottom there's a little bit of a dimple right there hanging out on the bottom, so that's why that was countersunk. So there, that looks pretty good. And I'll just take this to the bench grinder again. I'll grind that off, and then I'll grind around the front of that, and then we'll shape it up. Okay, the bench grinder, I'm just gonna, like I said, grind that off. It's not too bad. I'll just test fit that real quick. Okay, so there's what the back of it looks like. Going over to the front. So that looks pretty good. All I gotta do is buy some buffing wheels so I can buff this out. And I think the brass and chrome will work nicely together and complement the rest of the handle. Okay, so those are the two tips on so I got a new buffing wheel on here, and I'm just going to be using the second stage buffing compound for buffing and polishing. I'm just going to go ahead and charge the wheel. And go ahead and start polishing, see what it looks like. Well, that looks completely different than the first one. And let me see if I have. Here on the camera, you can sort of see the difference. One is matted and dull. So, we'll just finish the other one off camera.